the announcement. It will come, but before it comes, we need to predict, because that's what we do. We predict things. So
Yeah. I would say that, just to bounce back, I wouldn't really call this a prediction.
I would.
For me, I'd call it probably my idea.
Oh, who you want?
Yeah.
So the format we're gonna do. There's a guy online who's created like a poster generator type of thing.
Whoever you are, by the way,
Billy,
you're a genius.
Benji Wood is the URL. I'll put it in the description.
Mm.
But essentially, it lets you pick. It lets you build your own download poster. So we've done one each, and we've not told each other what we've got on each other's poster. So we're going to go through it stage by stage. It's not going to be every band. It's going to be only sort of a couple of bands per stage for the bigger stages, and only one band per stage for the smaller stages. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. So,
and to be fair, we could just chat a load of shit about like 50 million bands that will be there.
Yeah,
you've got to put a cap on it.
And to be fair, there's a guy on Instagram called Download Bryn who's doing 100 bands who could play at Download this year. So if you want to listen to 100 bands, go and follow him, because he's great.
To be fair, how many have I done per day? That's 4, 7.
Yeah, there has been a bit of a
27.
27 bands total.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I've done. I can see it in front of me, but I'm not counting them up. Bit of a miscommunication. I've done 1 or 2 per stage. Robin's done 3 or 4, but we'll get through it. It's fine. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dogtooth stage. So we're going to do it.
You're going to go first. You tell me your.
Oh, why am I going first?
Ladies first.
Yeah, but I feel like you should go first.
I'll go first if you want.
Okay. So how are we going to do it?
So it's going to be, we're going to name who we think will headline the Dogtooth stage on each of the days. Obviously, it doesn't matter which day it is, really, because we don't know yet. I haven't gone into all the scheduling of each of these bands, but essentially, we're going to go Dogtooth stage, and I will tell you the 3 bands who I think will headline that stage across the festival.
I think out of mine, there's only one realistic. Okay. I don't think the others might be a bit too big. But
to be fair, this is the one I had the most difficulty with, because this is the heavier stage of all the stages, and it's probably the genre of music I know the least. So
we have been a few times, and I think as we've grown into different genres, and we've gone to more festivals, we've seen more bands, more support acts have popped up we really like, and they tend to be on this stage. So it's good for us.
So do you want my 3?
Yeah, go on.
I've got for the Friday, Landmarks. For the Saturday, I've got Knocked Loose, despite the slam dunk thing, which I know will chuck them off. And the third one, it's the heaviest band I've ever heard, Throne.
Oh my God!
Have you got all 3?
No.
Oh, go on, what have you got?
So, we have to discuss yours on a separate. Okay, man. So for the Friday, I've put Skillet.
Okay.
They've just announced.
Just give me your 3. We'll detail in a minute.
Okay, so Skillet is telling me off it. Breaking Benjamin.
Oh, that's
on the Saturday.
Nice. Yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Go on then.
And then Sunday, Throne.
Ah, very good.
Look at us go.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't have much to go off other than that these are probably 3 of the heaviest bands that I know about. And I like Landmarks. I don't know if they're big enough to do that slot, to be honest. They're probably not, but I like them and I think they'd be good. Knocked Loose.
I think they definitely are big enough to
Are
do
they?
Yeah.
Okay. Knocked Loose are getting bigger and bigger all the time. I do think they'll be doing Slam Dunk instead, given what Good Charlotte did the other day. And like I said, Throne. I think they're getting quite a bit of traction with them. That's all we saw them in London, didn't we? And they were good. Well,
I think we seen them sort of Sleeps, didn't we? And we were just in London for Elliot Minor, and the night before they were playing, so we were like, may as well go. They sold out, so we had to buy our own tickets. It was quite a big venue. Can't remember what it was because we don't do London very often. But it was shocker. It wasn't really for us. It is a bit too heavy. But I was expecting, and we were very drunk as well, so I don't really remember what that line.
You should watch the vlog.
You haven't put it out. You haven't done it.
Have I not?
No.
Oh yeah, it's still in edit. Sorry.
Because we didn't do any sort of vlogging. We just filmed.
It's
and got
there.
Really
it just needs a few bits. Go on, give us your 3 again.
So Skillet.
I don't think they're heavy enough for that, but I will absolutely obsess over that.
Stage is about heaviness, though.
Oh, I feel like it is. I feel like every time I've been near that stage, other than President last year, I feel like every time I've been to that stage,
there is a lot heavier bands there, but not necessarily. It's a good mixture. There was someone on Apocalyptica last year, and we couldn't make them because they were on the same time as Green Day. But that's similar, well, exact similar vibes.
Oh, is it?
So yeah, it's like,
Okay.
well, not the same, but like I kind of like mix them together. Anyway, I'm rambling. Breaking Benjamin, only
Yes.
because I wanted to fit them in there. I think they'd end up doing like Opus stage or something like that, to be quite
Okay.
honest. But my Opus stage is like my ideal situation at the minute. So,
Mhm.
but the last time we were at download, according to AI, so we'll find out if I'm right or wrong here, and if AI is going to take over the world. The last time they played at download was 2016, so they are due, and I think they are like teasing some stuff. I don't know. I might be right.
I've seen
I
more
feel
of them
like
online recently.
yeah, I feel like Ellis might know more about this. So Ellis, if you do watch this, please let me know if you think Bacon Benjamin will be on here.
You could just text him.
We could just text him, but my phone is in use, like here. And then Throne, like I do think it would be a good slot for them. I think they're big enough to do it. Question: did we see Fit for a King do the top slot there? Was it Fit for a King? Do you remember the day? It was not last year; it was the year before.
Can't remember.
And everything was pushed back. And I'm sure I don't know if they did
They'd
the final
be good there.
slot. Yeah, they would, but I don't know if they done the final slot. I don't know if it all got moved because I'm sure there was a point where we couldn't see them, and then because of all the movements, because of the weather, we could see them on the Sunday. So I feel like they're very similar vibe. Not like the same band because I like Fit for a King a lot more than Throne, but yeah, it reminds me of that slot. So yeah, Dogtooth stage.
Right. Let's do the next one.
Okay.
Okay, Avalanche stage. My 3 headliners are Neck Deep on the Friday.
Ooh, okay.
This stage, by the way, for those who don't know, is a bit more pop punky, a bit softer, a bit more cleans and screams, I'd say. So Neck Deep on the Friday. Saturday, Pierce the Veil.
Okay.
And Sunday.
Well, they're missing from another festival.
Yeah.
So.
And Sunday, I've gone for Silverstein.
Oh my god, I love Silverstein.
Go on, give me your 3.
Very different.
Okay.
So on the Friday, I've gone for All Time Low.
Oh, very good. Yes.
However, they are doing a big UK arena tour at the minute, so I don't think they'll be announced to the first one.
Okay.
Saturday, Pendulum.
Okay, I'm going to not comment yet, but go on.
Sunday, Skin Dread.
Ugh. Not my... Okay, yeah. Okay.
So go on, yours.
I mean,
Neck Deep was a very good
Neck
shout.
Deep, that slot is built for them, I think. In fact, I actually think it might be a bit of a... It might get too busy with Neck Deep because they're so popular now. Pierce the Veil might be a bit of recency bias because we have just seen them. When was it? Yesterday. The day before yesterday.
Thursday.
At time of recording, the day before yesterday. And they did a great show. They seem to be the right fit. And Silverstein, I just love Silverstein. I know you love them even more.
I'd love to see them back. I'm gutted they're not on the slam dunk to be honest.
I don't know if actually it needs a bigger band than Silverstein, but that's
yeah. Fine. When they played at Download last, they were like about 5-6 o'clock on the Avalanche stage.
Were they?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you remember it was that time when Enter Shikari were playing and we didn't enjoy the set at all? We like Enter Shikari, by the way, but that set at Download in 2024 was not great. So we went to Silverstein and we had the best time.
Give me your 3 again then.
All Time Low.
Oh, yeah.
I think
it might be too big for that.
That's what I was about to say. I think they could sub headline on the main stage. So if we had like a pop punk headliner, they'd be a great sub. If it was like a different, like more of a metalcore type of headliner, or like I don't know, what would you class? I don't know, because I wouldn't put them on the same stage as the likes of who did we have last year? Who headlined last year?
What? Which stage?
Sunday. Corn. Like they wouldn't be on the sub headline for them, but we've had Fall Out Boy. It'd be a great sub headline slot for them. Sorry. So yeah, but they've just announced the UK tour. So if they were to be announced, it'd probably be in the February announcements. Pendulum, they're doing the rounds together as well, and I just think that would be such a good slot there. Like I really think in a tent, it's the same as Enter Shikari. Like you can put them on the main stage, but unless it's dark, it's not going to have the same effect. The same with Pendulum. It would be busy. It would be chaotic.
I think they're too big for that slot, personally. I know what you mean. Everything you've said, absolutely, I'm into. Yeah. I just think they're too big for it.
Yeah. No, I do think they're too big for it, but we've had Busted, we've had McFly, we've had big bands on, we've had Electric Callboy there. Which again was chocker.
3 years ago, Electric Callboy though, not today's Electric Callboy.
Yeah, what you've seen.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying.
To be fair, they've not really released much since the 3 years ago.
True.
So they've released a few new ones, but anyway, and then Skin Dread. So I always look back to last year. Kids and Glass Houses headlined that stage on a Sunday, which was a bit random because I don't think they're a headliner at that stage. We had a fantastic time to them, by the way.
We did.
But they weren't the biggest band. And Skin Dread, they're a download classic, and I just think people would love that. Like in the tent, last band on a Sunday, it would bring the vibes up because everyone needs the good vibes on a Sunday. Like if you do go to download for the first time, like on the Sunday, just find a vibey band and just go and see them and boogie and just get your energy up. Yeah,
you're tired by
Kids
Sunday,
in Glass Houses saved the day for us last year. Like we weren't even going to go, and we ended up going, and we ended up dancing and singing, and we just had a good rest of the night on our last night. Otherwise, we probably would have went to bed about 9 o'clock because we didn't want to see Core. So yeah, that's mine.
Happy with your Avalanche stage?
Yeah, no, I am. I realistically probably not, but
I think there'll be a lot of that as we carry on.
To be fair, I think my next few probably quite realistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've made it to the Opus stage, and this is where the communication failed us when we were discussing this because I've picked 2 bands for this stage and Robin's picked 3. So we're going to give you all of them as like pre-sub headliners across the weekend, then the subs, then the actual headliners across the weekend as well. So hopefully we won't get confused. I'm sure I will. But do you want to go first, did you say?
I'll go first because I've got 3 bands.
Okay, so who are your 3 pre-sub headliners?
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going in order. So Friday, I've put Soft Play.
Okay.
Saturday, I've put The Plot in You.
Okay.
And then Sunday, please, the download gods, please, The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, that would be good.
So yeah. And then shall I go sub now?
Yeah, give us your subs.
So that was the one that Jareth didn't do.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
My subs are 3 Days Grace on the Friday,
Mm-hmm.
Landmarks on the Saturday.
All right, yeah, some commonality there.
And then Sunday, Hollywood Undead.
Interesting.
And then
headlining?
My headliners. On the Friday, Trivium.
Okay.
On the Saturday, Electric Cowboy.
Interesting.
And then on the Sunday, Youngblood.
Interesting. So
can't wait to discuss this.
Do you want my... I don't have pre-subs, so I've just got subs. So my subs are in order Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Holding Absence. Saturday. I'm going to get my days in order now. Saturday, Hot Milk.
Okay.
And Sunday, Motionless in White.
Okay. Wait, was that a sub?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Headline in the stage, Friday, Bad Omens.
Okay.
Saturday, Youngblood.
Okay.
Sunday, Ice Nine Kills.
Okay.
I forgot what you said on yours, to be fair. So
I'll go pre. Was Soft Play, Plot in You, and Devil Wears Prada. Soft
Yeah.
Play just always seems to do the rounds.
Yes.
Not a fan of, we're not a fan of them, but they do the rounds, and it made sense to go there. The Plot in You, again, they're on
doing
tour,
a tour
at the minute, and I just think that would be such a good slot for download. I'd love to see them there as well. Hopefully, we're going to go and see them next month. And then Devil Wears Prada. They're just due it. They need to be there. Like
I don't think they're big enough for that slot.
They are. They're big enough to headline the entire festival.
Wow.
To be quite...
There is some bias introduced itself here somehow.
But no, I think they're due to be a download. Like wherever they're due to be, they will be beautiful. The new stuff they're releasing, oh my god, it's stunning. The last album was stunning. They've got some classic. They were just a download band, and how they've not been at a festival that we've been going to is beyond me. It's very upsetting. So come on, Devil Wears Prada, download gods, do your duties for me, just for me. But yeah, that was my pre, and then sub was 3 Days Grace, Landmarks. Again, I don't remember the last time they were at download. We may have missed them because the first year we went, we were very new to the newer bands. We knew all our older bands when we've grown up and stuff, but Landmarks has become one of my favourites, and I just think they're due at download. And they were at Slamrock last year, killed it. I think they're just doing an incredible job. And imagine them before Electric Cowboy as well. That'd be beautiful, but I don't think they're big enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hollywood Undead. They haven't been at download for years. They're due, and they were meant to come to the UK with Fallen in Reverse last year.
They were, yeah.
And but we all know what happened. We still got 300-400 quid tied up in that, but I'm not bitter.
No.
And then we've gone on to the headlines. So Trivium, I think after all the teasing last year, they owe the download community. Like even we went, like we're not the biggest Trivium fans, and we went to because the secret set, we went there, and then they had to announce it, weren't they? Like he proper wound up all download fans who wanted to see them. So I think they are due, and I think that would be a great slot for them. Electric Callboy are due back at download. They were ill, and then they were at Slam Dunk last year. They're due, and they're doing the rounds in the European festivals.
I'd forgot about them.
Oh, that was silly of you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I genuinely think that...
Which gives you a hint to say that they're not on my poster at all.
I know, yeah, you've ruined it there.
I know I have.
But I think that slot is perfect for them. They can headline that stage, and I think I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. It'd be beautiful. And then Youngblood. We all know the rumours with Youngblood at the minute. I am concerned that it could be a potential full headliner for download, because I think a lot of people I really love the stuff he's doing with Ozzy and Aerosmith, and his last album is probably quite a classic rock album. But pre that, it's pretty I'd say pop punk.
Yeah. He went heavy into the pop punk stuff, and then he started out as indie.
Exactly, and I think there is a lot of variety with his music, and he is very good.
Yeah.
But I just think that because he had I didn't like his last album, the classic rock one. I just felt I didn't understand it. It went from it was a completely different genre for him, and then what he's done with Back to the Beginning, and I get where he's going with that direction, and it is appealing to the download community. But he will then be playing Changes, is it from Ozzy song, or was it Black Sabbath? See, this is how little I know. But he'll be playing that, and then he'll jump onto one of his pop punk songs like Mars or something like that, and it's
he'll work it in, so it makes sense though, I think.
Yeah, so I'm happy with him having the Opus stage slot. I'm completely I think he can do that. I just, if he was a headliner, I'd be disappointed. Sub headliner, I'd be happy. Just a full headliner, I'd be disappointed. But he does have.
When you say full headline, you do mean for this stage, not
no,
for the
I
whole
mean
thing.
for the whole thing.
You can't headline the whole thing.
I'm just worried.
No, absolutely not.
Because download do give these artists a chance, and it is so rumored with Youngblood at the minute, and it's fine.
I don't think he's got the back catalogue to do it.
He has. He's got a big back catalogue.
He's got 4 albums.
Yeah, that's enough to do it.
How
many has
Green Day?
Sleep Token got?
They're different. They're a special case. You make a special exception for them. That's very different.
I do think he's got the back. Yeah, but that's the thing. Is
and
this
if you
the
look
way
at
the download are
my
going?
3 main headliners, which you can't see, none of them have got 4 albums.
I can't wait to hear you. Go on. Anyway, so that's who I think on the Opus stage.
So Opus stage for me, sub-headlining, to remind us, is Hold an Absence, Hot Milk, Emotionless in White. So Hold an Absence, I think they're well overdue to come back. I know they've done the stuff in Asia, but they need to come back.
We bumped into Scott, didn't we? The
guitarist. We did. Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't. Me and Suzanne did.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So Chris spotted Scott, the guitarist from Hold an Absence. Me and Suzanne pissed as far to run over to him and congratulating him on his wedding and stuff. But he was so nice. We were just pissed, pissed, and Suzanne and me were just and then he was just so patient with us. And then we left him to it. But he just got married, so congratulations to him.
Hot Milk on the Saturday. I think they're overdue some download as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Them 2 choices are very much what I want to happen, to be fair. And then Motionless in White, I just think that's probably their thing. I think.
I think they can headline that stage.
Maybe I just don't want them to headline that stage. Maybe I think they could, but to headline the stage though, Bad Omens, they're still due to come back, having cancelled. Was it last year or the year before?
It was 2 years
ago. 2 years
ago.
It
was the year of the disaster with the rain and dropouts and stuff.
And they're releasing new stuff, so it makes sense. Youngblood was a Saturday. We've covered that. I think you can definitely do that slot. And this one is Ice Nine Kills for the Sunday, because there's nothing closer than going to the theatre for rock music than Ice Nine Kills. And they could absolutely do that slot. And they're playing an arena tour in the next couple of months.
I am intrigued to see what the ticket sales are like for that.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Pierce the Veil, and it was 15,000 people there. And I think Co-op is around 22 or 20, something like that. So obviously we'd seen the top section was all it was saying curtained off. But it was so busy. 15,000 people is ridiculous. So if Ice Nine Kills get them numbers, that is basically the AO arena. If you know Manchester, there's 2 arenas. you've got the Co-op, which is like the biggest arena in the UK, and then you've got the AO, which is the smaller one, and bands that seem to be going to the Co-op. It's just interesting because they announced Victoria Warehouse, which is like what 3,000 to 5,000, and then all of a sudden they got upgraded to the Co-op, which is like 22,000. So it's a big difference. So I'll be interested to see that, and I think from there we can make a decision on like where, unless they get announced before that, which I doubt they will because that would affect ticket sales.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, happy with the Opus stage?
Yeah.
Very good. Apex stage. You ready?
Stage, yes. I'm going to go first because I've done 4.
Oh yeah, I've only done
4 for each day anyway.
So who are your 4th band?
So is it
4th from the top?
Sub,
yeah.
Sub. So this one, I would have redone it, but I couldn't be asked, to be quite honest.
Okay.
Presidents I put there.
Okay, yeah.
That was the Friday. Saturday, I Prevail. And then Sunday, Hot Milk.
Nice.
And then my sub.
Yeah.
So third, Beartooth.
Okay.
Bad Omens on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, Papa Roach.
Interesting.
Friday, subs.
Just a sub. Pre-headliner. Big slot. Come on, big slot. Who have you got?
Architects.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking of a band before. I forgot to put them in. That gives you a hint. I've not got them in either. Go on, sorry.
So he's missed Architects and Electric Callboy, like 2 bands who have got good chance
I'm
of being
happy to miss good bands though, so I'm happy for them to be there. So anyway, go on, sorry.
Saturday, Ice Nine Kills.
Okay.
And Sunday, Ellis, you're gonna love me. Sabaton.
Oh, they've been announced for a lot of European things, aren't they? Yeah. Go on, who's headlining?
So headliner, I'm gonna go Friday, Sunday, then Saturday.
Why?
Because I don't think you're gonna get my Saturday. So I want you to try and guess it.
Okay.
So Friday, I've gone Linkin Park.
Okay.
Sunday, I've gone Iron Maiden.
Okay.
I'll give you a guess for Saturday.
Well, you've been harping on about Blink-182, haven't you?
I have been harping on about them.
I guess them.
No?
Okay. Go on.
Bring Me the Horizon.
No.
It's my headliner. And it's my
Sorry, yeah, it's your moment. Sorry. Absolutely not.
Yes, so that is mine. I will discuss it once you discuss yours. But I want to bring something different to the table, and there's a reason for it.
Fair enough. So my sub. So third from the top. Friday, Bill Murray.
Okay.
Saturday, Hollywood Undead.
Okay.
Sunday, Creeper.
Okay.
Sub-headlining.
Why do you sound like you sound so stressed? Sub-headlining.
I am stressed. Friday is Beartooth.
Okay.
Saturday, Trivium. Sunday, Papa Roach.
Papa Roach can't do that.
Yeah. My headliners are, and I've changed I changed this morning.
Okay, that must have been a ball ache.
I've had a plan in my head for ages as to who I think was headlining, but I've changed my mind last minute. So on the Friday, Ghost.
Okay.
Saturday, Linkin Park. And the Sunday is where I've changed my mind.
Okay.
So originally I had it in my head because you'd said it I heard you say it before anyone else that colour matches what Muse had just done on their latest post or whatever with the new stuff. I've took Muse out. Iron Maiden. Yeah. I think it's going to be them.
I think we know why we've both picked that one as well, but we'll come back to that.
Do we know why we picked it?
I think it's the European festivals.
Oh no, I picked it. I picked it because what the Lowdown podcast lads said about their recent show in, I think it was West Ham's ground. They said they did like up the game in terms of production and everything, which matches what Download want.
Yeah, I've just done it. I was the same as you. It was going to be Muse, but the rumours of Iron Maiden, and I think they're perfect for that Sunday slot.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
It's always someone classic on the Sunday, so I think that's going to be that.
Okay.
Right. So considering I've got the most, I'm going to talk first. I'm going to go day by day for these just because I've got 4. So Friday, I picked President, Beartooth, Architects, Lincoln Park.
That's a good run, that.
That is a good run. See, this is what I meant, where it's like more my ideal. So President, I know they're at Slam Dunk. I don't think they will be at Download because of that. However, from their set last year, how busy it was, and I think how big they're going to get. Like, their tour is sold out in April. Like, they are very, very good. I think that would have been a good slot for them, main stage, late afternoon type thing. Beartooth are just due it. They're just perfect. Please just figure out.
Somebody book them. Somebody
needs to get them. I know they've been at Download before. I know they've been at like other festivals before, but we haven't seen them at the festival. We paid to see their own gig. The band is just beautiful, and they're just a classic Download band. And I think majority of people will be happy to see them there. So yeah, I think that would be good. I don't think they're good enough to sub-headline. Well, not good enough. I think they're good enough to headline, but I think most people can headline. Like, I'd go and see like Devil Wears Prada headliners. Wow. But I think the slot would be pre. Sub. I've gone Architects. I realise this is like very similar to the same slot they had the year of Bring Me the Horizon. That's why I put them beneath Lincoln Park, because I think it's very different for them. I think because they'll probably have the same amount of people, but it's just different, isn't it? And I think the latest album, I really enjoy it. I think it's really good, and the fact that they're doing again a big arena tour around the UK, it hasn't sold out yet. But like I said to you about Ice Nine Kills, it'd be interesting to see how busy that actually is. So I think that'd be. I just don't think that at the headline status yet. And then obviously big rumored one, Lincoln Park. I'm still worried that Ren and Lean's gonna steal them. But
Can't do it.
Can't. They have to come back to Download first. It's a rock festival. They're a rock band. It just fits, and I think we all want to see them there. So hopefully, and the fact that Andy Coppin was in LA when they done a reunion show, so obviously he's been like live and
apparently he's
contracts in their way.
Apparently he's taken a bit of a step back from the booking process.
Yeah,
I don't really understand the detail of it, but apparently
there's a new guy. I follow him on Instagram. Can't remember his name. There's a new guy who's in charge of booking, and I think he's like been in charge of it since we've started going.
Oh, right.
Which probably makes quite a bit of sense, really, because like it
feels like it has changed since
the demographics changed slightly, hasn't it? So so that's my Friday. So my Saturday was I Prevail, Bad Omens, Ice Nine Kills, Bring Me the Horizon. Okay, I Prevail. Brian's left. They're trying something new. I really enjoy it. Is it the EP's just been released today? No.
Album?
Is it album? I thought
so.
There's so many EPs.
President did an EP yesterday.
Yeah, there's all like you were saying, Black Stone Cherry releasing an EP.
That's in March.
Yeah, I know, but there's just too much going on. Like an album or an EP, like either. But they're doing something new. I like it. They have me for a couple of years. Be good for them to come back.
Yeah, be good.
Like good little soft for them there. Bad Omens. Only reason I put them there is they could probably switch with Ice Nine Kills as well if need be. I think they'd be a good sub headliner as well. I don't think they'd come back as the Opus headliner.
I think they would, only because they didn't ever fulfill that slot.
I know, and that's what I'm thinking.
I think to get to the main stage where you want them, I still think they need to do that slot.
Yeah, maybe.
I've just had a thought of someone who we've not got in there.
I think is Evanescence.
Yeah.
Literally,
Evanescence just popped into my head.
Let's discuss like the missing ones later.
In there?
But yeah, so Bad Omens, they're due to come back to Download. I was going to say they owe Download, but I don't think they do. I just think they're due to come back. Ice Nine Kills, everyone loves Ice Nine Kills. Like, even if you don't like the music, the show they put on, it's unique and it's just good to watch. And I hate horror, but I love this band. Like, absolutely love this band. And the fact that they're going on and doing an arena tour, I'm absolutely buzzing for them. They're on the up, starting to release new stuff, which is, again, it's incredible. Like, how they keep on doing it is beyond me. But they're great, and I think, again, they probably won't be announced till second announcement. So I wouldn't be disappointed if we didn't see them first. I'd be buzzing if we see them first, but I'd still expect them in the February one.
Okay.
And then Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, God, yeah.
When did we go? 2023. So it'll be 2026. So it'll be 3 years since they'd last done it.
Yeah.
They've done Reading and Leeds last year. They are talking about doing some new stuff, or like it was the end of their era type thing. They're doing European festivals, and that's why I've put them there, because I'm like, you know what, right? It fills the slot. It feels like, because Linkin Park is like the everyone likes slot.
Mm.
Iron Maiden, I haven't got onto that, but it's the old school rockers, and you do have people probably our age and stuff like that who really like them, but that fulfills that slot, and Bring Me fulfills the art genre, like the metalcore, emo, like type of slot.
The new wave, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for years everyone loved them.
I'd be fine with it.
The only thing is, I don't think they will have changed the set too much, and that's the only thing that will stop them coming back if it's the same as what it was.
I agree.
When it was there, so it could be a big miss, but I went in because I was thinking of other bands, but I was like, you know what, it's a safe bet, and if they were there, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not the biggest Bring Me fan, but
neither am I.
One of my biggest regrets in that year was we left early.
Yeah, we did.
And I think we'll always walk away from that going,
yeah, that was a mistake we made, but never mind.
Yeah, we learn.
We do. Give us your Sunday.
Sunday. So Hot Milk, Papa Roach, Sabaton, Iron Maiden.
Oh, that's a good run, that.
So Hot Milk.
That means you're basically not seeing anyone on the Opus stage for the last 3 hours.
See, I say this is my ideal, but then, that is very upsetting because I'd swerve everyone.
You almost don't want it to be that good.
I'd swerve every one of them for Devil Wears Prada.
Obviously.
Yeah, that would, honestly, if out of all that announcement, if they were there, they would be my top to go and see.
Despite having already seen them 3 times.
Yeah, I'm going to see them. Oh, it's a fortnight. Anyway, I digress. So Hot Milk, I think they're due back. They haven't been for a few years, and I think they've released a bunch of new stuff, and I think they're just on everyone likes out, and they're good on the main stage. We've seen them on the main stage before.
I did hear the Ragamuffin lads saying that in their prep for Trees, they didn't really like Hot Milk, and they described themselves as lactose intolerant, which I thought was quite funny.
I wish we were that witty.
I am, but
I am not. I just end up saying, I wish I was that thing that makes you shit yourself.
Wow.
Anyway.
Moving swiftly on.
So I would have put Papa Roach as a sub-headliner because they can do that slot. They're in Everyone Likes bands. However, because I've gone with Sabaton, I think Sabaton are the bigger band.
Yes. Globally, I'd say so, yeah.
So I went with Papa Roach because I think that would be a good lead onto Sabaton and a lead onto Iron Maiden. So that's why I'll put them there, is because it wouldn't just be random, and I think that would be a good slot for them.
Mm-hmm.
I put Sabaton in there because of the European.
Yeah.
They're announcing the European festivals, doing a lot of them. They're doing a UK tour. It makes sense. They haven't been for ages.
Does, it does make sense.
I always I like to hope for Alice because I feel like he'd come to the Sunday.
He would. He would come, yeah.
My Devil Wears Prada is Alice's Sabaton. And I feel like he'd still take offence to that. I'd be like, no, I would die for them. And then Iron Maiden. Rumours. I was umming and ahhing these because haven't they got shows in...
I don't think they've got anything booked.
Who's the one who's got shows booked in July?
I don't know.
Because there's a band who was rumoured to be headlining. And anyway, I'll come back to that. I'll let you carry on with yours, and when we talk about your Iron Maiden, I'll come back to that because I'm going to do some research. But they're doing all the European stuff. Is this some anniversary of theirs? I don't know. We're not into them. But, it's nostalgia. We'd go and see them, and it's a classic. It's similar to Metallica for us. We don't really like them, but we'll give them the respect they probably deserve.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. So for me, Friday, Bill Murray, Beartooth, Ghost. I just like Bill Murray. I just like them. I don't know why I think they should be in that slot. I'm not sure what their logo is doing either, to be fair, on the poster. It's the one before I showed you and said, who's that band? And you were like, I don't know.
Oh, is that there?
That's them. Apparently, I don't know whether it's pulling through a random squiggle or whatever, but I think they're positive vibes, they're good fun, and I think they could do that. Sub-headlining, Beartooth, you've sort of covered a lot of Beartooth stuff. I think they're absolutely in the right space to do that sub-headliner now. I think they're ready to go for that.
They have done it at European festivals.
Have
they?
Yeah. And then the headliner, Ghost, on the Friday. I think there's so many people predicting Ghost as a headliner. I think it'd be silly to avoid that, Robin. Just because you don't want it to happen doesn't mean it won't happen. I don't know any Ghost songs, but I think they've headlined the second stage, haven't they? So
I would have put them on my headliners because of the rumours, but they're not doing anything European really that I've seen.
Maybe a download exclusive, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly, but I'm praying. They're very. Are they religious?
That
I
was
don't know.
witty. That was witty for you. Very good.
Was it? I didn't even realize. I'm just praying that it's not them and it's Linkin Park. But sorry to all the fans.
Saturday, Hollywood Undead, Trivium, and Linkin Park. Hollywood Undead, you covered it. I think they were meant to be here last year anyway, not for download but for a gig. I think they're overdue. Trivium, Matt Heafy did the stuff on Instagram last year, didn't he? Where he said, "Oh, let's do it again soon, download or whatever." So I think they're gonna do the same slot that Bullet did, that pre-headliner slot.
See, that's where I think they do the Opus because the purposely be like, nope, not doing the same. We're different.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think they've all fallen out.
I don't think there's that much beef. I think people wanted there to be more beef than there was.
I'm kicking it off here. That they hate each other. They are out to get each other.
Do not listen to it. And then headlining Linkin.
Love the drama, Mick.
I know, yeah. Headlining Linkin Park. Can't really say much more about Linkin Park. I think it's their time. I think they're back. I think they're ready to go. Sunday, Creeper, Papa Roach, Iron Maiden. I can't remember why I put Creeper. I think just because they're supporting Iceland Kills on their tour, aren't they? And they're in the front of my mind. And I think I don't know a lot about them. And usually there's bands in these slots where I'm like, well, maybe I don't know an awful lot about them, but I think they could probably do it. And I think they could draw a crowd for sure. Apparently they put on a really good show, which would be good.
Yeah, they're not our type of. To be fair, I don't know if I'm completely wrong here, but when I've listened to them before, I've got Ghost vibes.
Yeah, I wouldn't know their genre at all.
Like, I feel like it's going to be like very weird when we see Iceland Kills, where it's going to be Devil Wears Prada, then Creeper, then Iceland Kills. I feel like they're just a bit random in the middle, but people like.
Apparently, they put on a really good show. That's why. That's why they're there.
We'll give them a time of day.
Papa Roach, you sort of covered it in yours. I think they're well overdue to come back. And they need a massive slot, which I think that is. And then to headline Iron Maiden, like I said before, they changed my mind for Muse today. And it's the lads on the Lowdown podcast made a really compelling argument about Iron Maiden, and it's convinced me. That's all I'll say.
Right. So the other rumoured headliners.
Yeah, who've we missed?
I think Muse. I think Muse should still be in the picture as well. I really do. I think it was very download last year. They put a poster up at the end of the festival with "Waking Up When September Ends."
Oh yeah, that was before the Green Day,
and it was Green Day vibes.
Yeah.
And then Green Day got announced, and then it was so coincidental. They put up the orange theme, and then Muse put up something very similar. So I still think they're in the question. However, I've not seen them announced anywhere. No. So
a UK exclusive.
It could be a UK exclusive. Like it's happened with Slam Dunk.
They maybe like with
Good Charlotte.
What are they? Yeah, the European exclusive thing,
which is new, but it could be. And I think that's one good thing about download is they do tend to mix it up. Like you can't guarantee that the other festivals in Europe will have the same headliners, and plus I think it's a lot more expensive for us to get them anyway. Also, Blink-182, like that's been thrown about. I think it's come out of nowhere, and I think people are just making it up as they go. But I won't miss that. Like
I'd love it, but I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah, same. I don't think it would happen, but I think it's beautiful. Like I would love that. I would absolutely be for that. My Chemical Romance, definitely not doing this year, but I think it's one for 2027.
Yeah.
I think they've been nailed on for 2027.
They've got too much for Big Summer.
They've got
in the
too
UK
much.
now.
Yeah, like we've probably spent the amount of money on going to a festival, the amount of tickets we've got for them. But we're going to have the most emo summer, and we're very excited for it.
Yeah.
But no, I think another one as well, Limp Bizkit. I just think it's been so soon since they've done it. I think it might be too soon from when they did the sub.
Yeah, possibly.
But they can do it, and you've seen the vibes that came from that, like their set. Like I can't remember who came on afterwards, but it just wasn't the same.
Yeah,
it was Avenged. Like Avenged was dead in comparison.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
and
I know what you mean.
So I'm all for giving them a go. Like Ghost, it's just not my cup of tea. Like I didn't put them on there because I don't want them there. But that's just my cup of tea, and I realise there are a lot of fans. They did very well on their tour, and if they get that slot, that would excite very many people. But I wouldn't want Ghost and Iron Maiden there because that's two disappointing headline slots for me. Just to throw the hate, I know. For me, yeah.
What about Evanescence?
Evanescence, you know what, right?
They should be on mine.
They should be
now
on
I'm
there.
thinking about it.
I haven't seen them anywhere, and that's why I've not really put them on. They could come back. I think they should be headlining Download, and I think Download needs to put a female-fronted headliner on. And there's talk about Paramore, but I just think Paramore, in comparison to what Download is, it's irrelevant.
I see so much about Paramore, and I'm like, it just won't fit Download.
It won't fit Download now. Like maybe by 20 years ago, but well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah.
But like when we were back in school, like that, like how big they went there, they could have done it. But I think that wouldn't fit. But I think if Evanescence would do it, I don't see the issue with that, and I don't think anyone would have an issue with that. And I think it's someone who's worked their way up. It's a band who's worked their way up. They sound great live. They are great live, and everyone knows the stuff. So like, why are they not in the question of headlining? They should be headlining. And I think that is the first band that should do it, because it's not just throwing someone in, like, because there was talk about like Spirit Box, they're going to be headlining stuff. Yeah, in the future, not now.
I think Evanescence have earned the opportunity.
People talk about Korn and Ghost and Sleep Token and all that. Why have Evanescence not being given that slot? That's my question, because that crowd that they drew in was ridiculous.
Oh, for the second stage headline,
absolutely ridiculous. So imagine that on a main stage.
Yeah, I can't disagree. Anyone else we've missed?
Well, in Rockhound Park, someone called Volbeat headlining.
Volbeat, I've heard of them. I don't know them though.
Yeah, so if anyone knows who they are, please let us know. If you think we'd like them, let us know and we'll listen to them. But Landmarks are in Rockhound Park, so I'm really excited about the potential that they could be.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, go on.
Okay, so who have we missed? Who do you think is going to headline Download 2026? How far off it are we with our predictions? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you at Download.